Hey, this is Chuck with BMWBLOG, and we just picked up our 2021 BMW i3S. I'm going to tell you the biggest changes we noticed from moving up from our 2018. And in the second part of this video, we're going to go geek out over the detailed differences between the two cars, which are very difficult to spot in most instances. And the number one thing I notice is the color. The Galvanic Gold is just gorgeous, especially when it's clean and especially in bright sunlight, which is a new color for 2021. It is a striking color. The second most notable thing to me was just how loud the Pedestrian Morning's tones are on this car. It is crazy. I find now that I try to get up to 26 miles per hour as fast as I can, because over 25 miles an hour it deactivates. Wow, that is really loud. Kind of comes from the back side if you're backing up, and the front side if you're going forward. That's interesting. It's interesting how the tone changes with speed. Tone definitely goes to the back when you're backing up. Here's what the pedestrian protection sounds like on the inside. Still noticeable up to the mid-20s. Once you go over about 25, you don't hear it anymore, but if you come back less than 20, it's pretty noticeable. I don't mind that it has a tone on the outside. I just cannot believe how loud it is on the inside, especially compared to our 2021 X3 plug-in hybrid, which has the same pedestrian warning while it's running under electric power. The other big change we have noticed is the dramatically increased range. We would peak out at about 120 or so on our 2018 i3. Now, in perfect weather like today, we're showing a range of 173, even though the car is rated at 153 miles. All right, so I got a quiz question for you. What's the difference between this 2021 BMW i3S and this 2018 BMW i3S? So BMW really hasn't put a lot of effort into updating them, although in 2020 they did upgrade the battery size in this, and so now this new one right here has the new battery size in it. And so this has a 120 amp hour battery, and this one right here has the 94 amp hour battery. So that means the 2018 i3S has a 33 kilowatt hour battery, and the 2021 BMW i3S has a roughly 44 kilowatt hour battery. So it effectively gives you a range from 153 miles to about 113 miles. So a pretty significant bump in the range. You want to see the difference on the inside. Really, there is virtually no difference. However, if you look at the leather seats right here, they're quite a bit different. The feel of them, there's this interesting texturized leather, and this same texture is everywhere. It's kind of hard to catch on a cell phone, but the texture of the leather feels really nice. It's more akin to what they put in the X5 and the X3 currently. The iDrive is the same, the 6.0 iDrive. And new for 2021 were two new colors, the Galvanic Gold and the Cashmere Metallic color. Both cars are powered by the same 181 horsepower, 199 pound-feet of torque electric motor, good for a 0 to 60 time of 6.8 seconds. Over the life of the car since 2014, BMW has increased the capacity of the batteries from a 60 amp hour battery, which was good for a 22 kilowatt hour battery pack, to a 94 amp hour battery, good for a 33 kilowatt hour battery pack. And now, as of 2020, they have a 120 amp hour battery, good for a 43 kilowatt hour battery pack. Really no difference on the front ends, look the same. The wheels look the same. The interior, I commented the leather's a little different. So here's the old leather, kind of smooth in the center, and kind of dimpled here, but a flat, much more flatter type of leather compared to the 2021. Here we are turning the 2018 on. You don't really hear anything other than the alarm and the heat pump coming on. All right, so here we are going to start the 2021 up. So now you can really hear that tone. It sounds almost like something out of Star Trek. So there you go. That may be the biggest difference. It sounds like the horn is right down in here somewhere. Well, that is really pretty loud when you're compared to how quiet it is when it's off. All right, one other little thing that my sales guy just pointed out to me. The driver's license mounting plate bracket right there is a little bit different. This is an old i3. It's got a little metal piece there, and then it actually has a nice high quality looking screw that goes into that. And that's mounted onto the bumper quite nicely. The new ones are just basically a little tiny screw that goes into the plastic. So if you tighten them too tight, you can actually probably strip right through the plastic. So it's weird to me that they would change that, but apparently other people were stripping the other one out too. So that's a difference I didn't anticipate. Another difference I just noticed is that the gross vehicle weight is 3858 pounds, 1750 kilos, and this one is 3,915 pounds or 1776 kilograms. Granted, this does have the more dense battery, so has more range or a bigger battery, which I would assume obviously means more weight. Then oddly enough, I did notice that the PSI rating for this is a lot higher. It's 3944 versus the old i3, which is 3341. Anyway, that's a highlight of the differences of the two cars. So look forward to more videos coming up on our 2021 i3S with 121 amp hour, 43 kilowatt hour battery pack. If you have any questions about the car or its functions, please leave us a message in the comments, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to our BMW blog YouTube channel.